All right, welcome back to our Tier 2 race in Saudi, which is hopefully it's going to be an amazing race. The way that the weekend has been sizing up, Tier 3 and Tier 4, the racing was amazing. And the thing is, here is a really tough track where you have to negotiate through the high speed corners, very downforce heavy corners, and one small mistake can fling you to the wall. What do you think, Mamu, about this track that they're gonna have to drive through today?
Well, hello Ashray, how are you?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, so this track is a very tricky track. You'll have to be focused throughout the race, and one small mistake can cause you a DNF. So, yeah, drivers will have to be on their toes for the entire race. Let's see what goes on.
Yeah,
Ashray, take us to the track, man.
yep. We'll be going through the track prep now so that you guys will get a better understanding of what the track is going to be like. So as you can see, final corner it's a hairpin before the first corner, which is basically chicane. After that, it's a sequence of corners where the drivers have very minimal margin of error. Then it's a very short DRS straight where an overtake can happen, but will be pretty tough. After that is another sequence of flatter corners all the way down to the second detection zone of the DRS. Then after that is a couple of flatter corners before arriving at the final hairpin and to go across the finish line. We can now move on to the Hotlap.
Lap on board Moto of the Jeddah Corniche circuit as we head down to turn 1, brake roughly at the 50-meter marker, turn in, make sure not to cut too much of the inside curve going to turn 2, and then you have been faced with the high speed proposition of sector 1 as we go through turns 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, which are a sequence of fast curves curving to the left and to the right, the tail end of which is turns 9, where you'll have to downshift, and turn 10, which spits you off towards the first DRS zone. Turns 11 and 12 are pretty much non-negligent. Then we come down to the first overtaking opportunity of the corner at turn 13. Important traction zone on the exit of turn 13 though, so be careful not to lose your rear end. Turns 14 and 15 are simply flat and not really considered corners before we come down to 16 and 17, which will require the utmost care to keep it within track limits. 18, 19, 20 and 21 are dispatched off in the form of the second DRS zone. Another opportunity to mount and overtake, but a difficult one going into turn 22. As we head through turn 23, important not to graze too much off the curb as you might lose control. To turns 24, 25 and 26 again are fully flat out. Yet another DRS zone here to mount and overtake into the final corner. Turn 27, important to get as close to the inside wall as possible, not to touch the outside wall, not to lose control as Max Verstappen did in 2021, and hopefully that should be a very good lap of the Jeddah Corniche circuit.
Wow, that was a blistering lap set by Moto. As you can see, if you get the lap absolutely right, you can it's a beautiful track to drive on. What do you think of that lap, Mamu?
Oh, what a blistering fast lap from Moto that was. Let's see if the people from Tier 2 can match up to that lap. And later on tonight, we'll see the Tier 1 drivers trying to match up to that lap. And okay. All right, Ashray, take us to the one-shot quali format.
Yep. So basically, this is a sprint race where the drivers will have one shot to qualify for the sprint race, and then the result from the sprint race will determine where the drivers will start for the main race. So one shot qualifying, it's a very tough qualifying in the way where you're only given one shot as shown in the name, and you have to get it absolutely right. There is no banker lap to set and a lap can fall back on. You invalidate your lap or you hit the wall, that's it, your lap is over, nothing you can do about it.
Yep. So this is the one lap that matters today.
Yep.
No mistakes, nothing.
Yep. But the one saving grace is that there's always a sprint race to recover from a bad qualifying. And let's just hope, first of all, no one qualifies badly and you can see an amazing race to look forward to.
Yep, as we see the timer run out, I think drivers might be underway for the one-shot quali.
Hmm. I think is that a pretty early ready up?
Oh, I think that was a loading screen timer or something.
Ah, okay, okay.
So drivers might be loading in their setups, and then we'll be underway for the one-shot quali.
Yep. One-shot quali, it'll be a bit tough to see as we can't really like we can watch everyone, but it's obviously hard to cover all the tracks as all the drivers are doing the lap at the same time in their own space. So there'll be no one to impede your lap, nothing like that. It's just you and the track, and you just have to perfect the track. You get a
Yep,
good lap
just
time on the
put your
bottom.
heads down. Just put your heads down and aim for that perfect lap time, and try to qualify as high up as possible. Otherwise, yeah, you've got the sprint race for recovery, but there's points in the sprints as well. As you see the timer running out, and we are underway.
Yep, as you can see, all the drivers are on track right now, starting their lap now. As you can see, Axel Sam currently in P1, and Shrey, we are on board Shrey right now, negotiating through the first chicane. Not taken so well as he's slowly dropping down the order, but seems to have gotten a better exit than Faizan as he's heading into these fast corners where really you can't even have make a small error as it can fling you to the wall, and that is a quali over. Looks like those sequence of corners was really good for Shrey until that exit. Looks like he got a bad exit. Right now, ABD and Dark Knight trading places for pole, and FIFA Kanak is now on pole, provisional pole, sorry, as they are now in sector 2 heading through the fast flat out corners.
I think Sager has had a pretty major mistake because yeah, he was contending for pole and he's P5 right now. So there's a fight going on between the two Red Bulls, FIFA Kanak and Heisenberg out of nowhere. So he's
Yeah,
gained a lot of time somewhere.
yeah, this is one of those tracks where one small mistake will can happen and other drivers can absolutely capitalize on it. And this being flattered in so many corners, let's see if we get a much better exit than other drivers. You gain that benefit, you carry that advantage all the way throughout the flatter corners. As you can see, Dark Knight going around the final corner, still P1. Can ABD peep him over the finish line? Still Dark Knight on pole. Will he be able to finish it on pole? Yes, that is a pull
I
from Dark
think yeah,
Knight.
he does. So that is
And
a Red Bull 1-2.
is that 28.573 or 973? I can't really see from ABD.
It is yeah.
It's a really close 1-2 between the two Red Bulls. Just goes to show how close they are in terms of pace and how fast they are.
Yep, it is a only 200 separating the top two.
Yep, as you can see, it's very close between them. And the thing is, as you can see, looks like a couple of the drivers made a few mistakes which caused them to invalidate their laps, and they will be starting from the back of the grid.
Yep, look at how close the top three are. Only 110 separating the top three. That's why you're watching those positions go up and down during the OSQ. And now let's see what strategies do they have for the sprint.
Yep, I think most drivers will go for a one tire strategy which won't have a pit stop in it, as you don't have to pit. And if you pit, it's just a waste of time and you won't gain any advantage whatsoever.
Yep, there can be two different strategies. People can expect a safety car and start on softs.
Yeah.
And if they're bold enough, they can start on softs. Otherwise, mediums is the safest strategy in sprint races.
Yep, softs will be a gamble. You will get a better start than most of the people, but near the end, your tires will drop off if there is no safety car. And when the tires drop off, it can be really easy for the medium runners behind to just catch up and overtake you with ease.
Yes, I mean, the top runners shouldn't take the risk, I think, because they
Yeah.
already have the track position. They should let the risk be taken by the drivers behind. Just stick to mediums. Go throughout the sprint race without losing positions, or at least gaining as much as they can. finishing the track as high as possible so that they get a better grid position for the main race.
Yeah, this kind of gamble is mainly only for drivers who have nothing to lose right now. Probably those 3 drivers who have invalidated their lap and they desperately need to find some positions for in this race to get a higher starting grade or starting position for the main race.
Yes. So tell us, Ashley, what would you have done over here? Suppose if you're starting at the back of the grid.
I think for me, I would probably. It's tough to say because all the votings here are done on the straight, and if you have dead tires, it'll be very tough to get good exits, and it's very easy for people to catch up to you. I think I would stay safe and hopefully wait for instance.
Okay, take us to the restart.
As you can see, fire lights, it's lights out, and away we go. I think Dark Knight and Ebony both have gotten a very good start. I think Ebony has gotten a slightly better start as he dives down the inside of Dark Knight, and he has taken P1. Dark Knight fell back to P2, and Heisenberg fighting with FIFA for P3, and seems to be an incident at the back. Take us through the Mamo.
Yep, I saw a Ferrari losing traction and going into the Haas of Shrey right at the back.
Oh, this is a safety car. Everyone's going slowly. I just realized.
Is it a safety car? Yes, it is a safety car. It is a full safety car. Yes, you can see the yellow dot on the map.
Oh my.
I
think Sai Tarun took the gamble. He started on soft. So yeah, the safety car will really help him. Now, for sure he can take the soft till the end with the safety car staying out for at least 3 laps.
No, 2. So I think they'll catch up to the safety car at the end of lap 1.
Yeah, they're pretty close to each other. Yeah, they're bunched up.
So they'll catch up to the safety car at lap 1 and end of lap 2. If they stay bunched up together, safety car will go at the end of lap 2. So that will be 7 laps. Yeah, 7 laps.
But the softs can go up to 7 laps. So yeah, if he manages to not get any tire wear in the safety car laps, he is good to go till the end.
Yep, he has a lot of benefits to reap from that major gamble, and he has a long way ahead of him to gain some positions. He has to be careful to not burn his tires too much under the safety car period, and he doesn't have to. He's not under pressure from anyone behind him, and he can take his time.
But then the thing is, he has to make the most out of the tires on the safety car restart.
Yeah,
because as the tire gets old, it will be out of its optimum range, and then he'll be a sitting duck. So the safety car restart is very important.
Safety car restart will be important. He has to try to be opportunistic with the moves he makes, but he pits. I think his wing damage. Okay, I think. Do you think he'll go on? Do you think he'll go on to another softs? He should have another softs.
Yeah, going on to another soft should be. Oh, he's going on to the medium.
Soft.
He's going on to the softs. Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely wing damage.
The good thing is he was already last, so there's not really much.
Yeah, he's not losing
positions to lose. If anything, he's gotten brand new tires, which will definitely be an advantage over other tires who are on a harder compound, which are the mediums, and have more wear in them. But main thing is he has to be very careful on the safety car restart. While he is opportunistic with the moves, he has to be very careful to not cause any damage to his own wing, because that will most definitely put his race into the grave, and he will most definitely be P11.
You can get out of the car on these fast corners.
Let's talk about ABD with his very good start on the inside, dives and overtakes Dark Knight with ease. I think Dark Knight could have defended harder, but knowing that he was his teammate, he didn't want to impede him by too much, as he knows that they both have to work together, and if they impede each other, it's only going to benefit the drivers behind them. Alright, as you can see, I think safety car should be coming in at the end of this lap. Or not. Is it going on for another lap? Oh, it is. Okay. That makes Sai Tarun's life even more easier. that is lesser laps for him to do on his softs, which will definitely be a sigh of release for him. So everyone has been bunched up and they're just waiting for the safety car to go back into the pits so that they can finally get away with the racing that they are so dearly waiting for. And this is not the final race of the weekend, as tonight at 8 p.m. we do have the fastest boys of India racing in Tier 1 at 8 p.m. So do feel free to come and watch that.
Hello, am I back?
Yep.
Sorry for that.
Yep. I think Abhi had an incident because he is now last rather than ABD. And he's fallen quite a bit back. He has to catch up quickly so that the safety car doesn't go in before he joins the grid. I think he should be able to do that easily. He doesn't have a wing. He has to pit. Oh no, that is absolutely not what he wants. Damaging a wing under safety car, that has to be embarrassing, and it is definitely not gonna help him with his race and the qualification and the starting grid for the next race.
You know what? The safety car might be in this lap, so that's even worse for him.
Yeah, I think he has to be in this lap because the whole grid is already bunched up together.
Yep, so that's, oh yeah, as we get the notification on top that the safety car is in this lap, it's even worse for Abhi now. And what has happened there? ABD lost the position to Dark Knight. Okay, he's letting him go. Might be a desync or something.
Yeah, I think Hori might have just gone a bit too fast and overtaken him by accident.
Yep, possible.
As ABD
Let's
is
see how ABD restarts.
the safety car to go in to get a good restart, it is important that he must not get start off too early, as Dark Knight can get a slipstream. I think his safety started already. He started off very early.
He has launched it.
FIFA Canuck right behind Dark Knight will benefit from the slipstream. Will probably try to stand it down in the first corner. Does he dive here? No, it isn't. He's slightly too far behind. And so far, Abhi has pitted, and this is going to be absolutely disastrous for him, as he's going to be around 30 seconds behind the whole grid, and the race is there's only 5 more laps left in the race. As you can see, Existence also very close to Sager. Oh, moves being made. I think Faizan and Sai Tarun fighting each other, and Sai Tarun has suddenly fallen back further and further, 3 seconds, almost 4 seconds behind Faizan. I wonder what happened there.
Maybe he had some contact over there. He's lost a lot of time, and there were yellow flags for a second over there.
Yeah, I think his wing looks fine. So might have just been a bit of contact that hasn't really caused him any damage, which is good to hear. But so far,
might have been pushed off track.
Yeah, this safety car restart hasn't been very good for Sai Tarun, but he is catching Faizan at the rate of knots right now. 6 tenths caught up within the matter of a few corners. He's coming in like a steaming train.
Yep, those softs are really helping him to catch up to the grid back again. And as we see, the top 4 are pretty close to each other. Let's see what happens when the DRS is active. We've not had the DRS in this race, but we should have DRS activated on the next lap, maybe.
No, not next lap. I think lap 6.
5th. Oh,
really? Because this is the first lap, then 5th will be the second lap.
Oh yeah, correct.
It's the third lap 6.
Oh, and there's a move being made. I think Stendy is trying to overtake Faizan over there, and
the Faizan seems to have gotten the overtake done on Stendy, as he's defending down the inside, and Stendy can't fight back right now.
Can we have the telemetry on, please?
Yeah. Sai Tarun slowly trying to catch back up to the grid, and so far everybody seemed to pull a gap to Dark Knight by whole second, while FIFA Connect is sticking close to Dark Knight. As you can see, Bacon 19 going wide, Existence trying to make an overtake on Sager, and here it's really tough to overtake if you don't have the DRS. And I think Existence is trying his best to make the overtake on Sager without using too much of his ERS. He's all over the back of Sager. This is a move just waiting to unfold.
Yep, they're sticking close to each other. They're all waiting for the DRS to be activated and then try and go for the moves. That seems like the best thing to do right now, because the setups might be very, very similar to each other, so they won't have an advantage right out of the car. But yeah,
Yep.
you will
Tifakraj dumping
need the
all of his
DRS.
ERS to try and overtake Dark Knight. Will he dive down the inside in the final corner? Dark Knight closes the door on Tifakraj and he does keep his position. Tifakraj using a lot of his ERS
And
right
there's
now.
a car spinning behind. Sorry to cut you off, but I think that was a McLaren of Sager.
Sager. Yep, you're right, Sager.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm not sure why Tifakraj is using so much of his DRS when he can just wait till the next lap to get the DRS and use the DRS.
Yep, probably being a bit too desperate for the move to be done, because he doesn't want ABD to run away with the lead. He wants
That's
to make
also
an
true.
overtake as soon as possible just to catch up to ABD and
True.
get that pole.
Yeah, he has a lot of work to do then, because I think the ABD will try to help Dark Knight a bit by giving him DRS so that it will be tough for Tifakraj to overtake him.
Does Sager pit? No, he did not pit.
No,
He's
I don't
still
think
out
it's
on the
doing
track.
damage. I don't think it's doing damage.
Yep. Let's see if FIFA Connect tries to make a move on this straight again.
Yeah, it will require a lot of his DRS, because I think
okay, the DRS is on, but even
it is
Dark Knight
almost not. It's almost literally negligible because Dark Knight as well has the DRS, so it is down to who uses their ERS more.
Yep, depends on what
He
kind of
does-
exit do you get, how much ERS do you dump.
Yeah, he did
And
get a
he's
very
trying
good
to send
exit.
it over here. He's trying to send it on the hairpin.
He
Does
already
he
has the
manage
move
to-
done, but Dark Knight trying to fight it. He pushes Dark Knight slightly wide, and that is the move done. And now he's setting his sights on ABD for that pole. ABD without DRS, and he is chomping down on ABD as he tries to
And
make
Dark
the
Knight
route
with the
round the
DRS
outside.
this side.
He does make the move around the outside, goes slightly wide, but does he keep? No, he doesn't keep the place. But ABD also gone wide. Okay, so I guess.
And that is helped Heisenberg to go through.
Yeah,
ABD fell off to P4 and Heisenberg is up to P3 now.
yeah, I don't think there was contact. No, FIFA Connect went wide, but even ABD went
There was
wide
no
on this one.
contact, but yeah.
Yeah. So Heisenberg now with much more ERS than FIFA Connect. How was the ERS on Dark Knight? I wonder. Can we look at the ERS on Dark Knight? Okay, so Heisenberg has a DRS, ERS advantage over FIFA Connect, but not over Dark Knight. Dark Knight still has a very good chance of winning this sprint race, as FIFA Connect ahead of him has much less ERS and he will not be able to get DRS as he is the lead car right now.
Yep, he'll be under threat right now, and Dark Knight has the ERS advantage over FIFA Connect, so
Yep,
let's see where he decides to send that. Is it the back straight? Is it the main straight? Let's see.
I think what he's trying to do is at most try to use his DRS only right now to stick close to FIFA Connect and probably make the move on the last lap so that he doesn't give FIFA Connect a chance to try and overtake him back, if you know what I mean.
Yep, but the last lap,
It can be a bit risky.
I mean, oh, there's a contact.
Contact
There is
between the
contact,
Faizan and BK19, but so far no damage from what it seems. Faizan trying to get the slipstream of BK19. He will have DRS on BK19, but BK19 as well has DRS. Will he try to send it down the inside? He's using DRS. Let's send down the inside. He does. And contact. Oh, no contact. Almost contact between BK19 and Faizan. And BK19 well defended his position very well by closing the door, but fairly.
Yep. Oh no!
ABD.
What?
No, this. Wait. Was that? It was Dark Knight.
That was Dark Knight, I think. Yeah.
He
What
turned
happened over there?
He turned in too early, hit the wall and got wing damage, and wing damage at this track is completely detrimental as you need front downforce for this
Yep,
track.
he's got red wings.
Yeah,
What happened over there?
I think he just turned in too early. He miscalculated he misjudged the corner. I think, yeah, this is a
now
free
he's
position.
now he's in trouble. Now he's in very big trouble because
this is a free position for Heisenberg. The main point is that he has lost so much time and caused the people behind him to lose so much time that this is almost guaranteed a win for FIFA Connect.
Yep, and ABD has also got a 5-second penalty. So yeah, Heisenberg is pretty safe at P3 right now, which he
Good.
might get P2 if he manages to push it on Dark Knight right now.
Why a 5-second penalty on ABD? Is it because of some major collision kind of penalty?
No, the notification said he gained an illegal position, but
Who did overtake?
yes, he's been P4
The whole time, yeah. I think that can be removed.
Yeah.
Dark Knight trying his best to defend his position with the broken wing. The good thing is that even though this track is heavily front downforce dependent, it is very hard to overtake anywhere but the straights. But the thing is, with the broken wing, you lose a lot of braking performance. But so far, he is hanging on to his P2. Oh, that goes APD as well. Does he get tagged or is it a traction loss? Okay, anyways, back to Dark Knight. He is still hanging on. Heisenberg getting frustrated on the fact that he is not able to overtake Dark Knight with a broken wing, and this is letting Existence trying to overtake Heisenberg for that P3 position.
Dark Knight goes after. Oh no, there's contact between Existence and Heisenberg. Oh my god.
What happened there? I think Heisenberg went off track and rejoined unsafely. Was I?
Yep, Dark Knight went off track. Heisenberg followed him through. He tried to rejoin back, and Existence had a collision with Heisenberg.
Yeah, I don't think that's Existence's fault though, is it? Faizan is now competing for P2 as he's trying to overtake Dark Knight, and Dark Knight somehow is still hanging on to his P2. Now all there is the final corner break. No, sorry, not final corner breaking. After this, flat out all the way, all the ERS will be dumped
Should be
now.
easy for Faizan. Should be easy with the DRS.
Yeah, I'm surprised Dark Knight isn't using his ERS earlier to defend against Faizan. I think he's going to let ABD go through as well, is he? No, he's not. But yeah, I think a bit of misjudgment from Dark Knight there to not defend his position earlier from Faizan by deploying his ERS earlier.
I mean, with the wing damage, it might be very difficult for him to.
That's true. It honestly speaking, it is absolutely heroic that he even managed to hold on to P3 in such a track where he got red wing damage, where it's really tough to negotiate with the track.
ABD with this 5-second penalty got pushed down to P6. Sai Tarun managing to bring the softs at home, getting P7. Existence with the P8 after the contact.
I'm surprised that Sai Tarun wasn't able to capitalize on all of these mistakes being done with the drivers fighting for in the lead pack. I wonder what
happened. Had a bad safety car restart.
Yeah, he did lose a lot of time initially. It could be that.
Yeah, if that's what I said, right? If he doesn't get a good safety car restart, it will be very difficult to make the moves, and he might have to settle with what he has.
Yep.
Yep, a pretty eventful sprint race.
Yep.
A couple of DNS on the first lap, and then
Faizan though, insane drive from him to make it from. I think he had an invalidation, so he's in the bottom 3.
He started last.
Yeah, to make it up to P2. This was an absolute dream of a sprint race, and he will be starting P2, where he will be on the inside line, and he will have the opportunity to dive down the inside of FIFA Canuck to try and take P1 from FIFA Canuck.
Yep. So it is the ideal line if you're starting on the front row, but not so much if you're starting at the back of the grid, because there might be a car park. Let's see. With the skill level of these drivers, I don't think that would be an issue, but yep, one mistake and who knows.
Yep, one mistake is all it takes to absolutely ruin a race. But the thing is, Saudi Arabia has always provided us with eventful races, as there has always been multiple safety cars due to the unforgiving characteristic of the track.
Yep, the walls are so close to the drivers have to use every inch of the track. They're so close to the wall. Even the slightest lack of concentration will put them into the wall and cause them a DNF. So
yep.
Yes.
The icing on the cake is that the speeds that they take the corners is so fast that literally any small mistake you can get oversteer very, very easily and absolutely get flung into the wall.
Yep. So the setups are very important over here. So how they manage their ride height, the tire pressures, the tire temperatures, That would be very crucial.
Yep.
Let's see, the drivers are loading in their setups. They should be ready to go in around 30 seconds. Let's wait. Till then, till then, this is for the viewers. If you missed out on the tier 3 action last night, you can go onto the YouTube channel, check it out. And eight, tonight at 8, come back to watch the one of few of the fastest drivers in India race at one of the fastest street circuits in on the F1 calendar.
Yep, that will be an eventful race as well, as the level of skill and speed is so high in that very competitive grade, as you can always expect an eventful race from those bunch.
Yep. And if you'd like to be a part of this racing, just join our Discord server, sign up, and you can. And as we can see, there are 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 red lights, lights out, and okay, the glitch is still there, and away we go.
I think Faizan
Looks
has
like
gotten a
FIFA
good
Kanak.
start. Ah, no man.
Yep. FIFA Kanak has had a great start. People are holding on to the
BK90
positions.
spun.
Yep. BK has had a moment, I think, and he's down to the back of the grid. Hopefully, he doesn't have any damage. Meanwhile, FIFA Kanak pulling away. He's 9/10 away already.
Yep, an absolute dream of a start for FIFA Kanak, and Faizan now has also had a good start, as he's also pulled a decent gap to Dark Knight and AR. Currently, the battle is going on between Axel Sam and BK19. Can we go on board them? Actually, no, sorry. Can we go on board Existence, actually? Existence seems to be making a move on Strandy, 500s between them, and he does make a move down the inside of that very, very medium speed chicane with a lot of camber.
Oh, there's a Ferrari in the back.
Into the wall. Is it a B?
Yes, it has to be a B because he was the only one with the pack.
Is that any wing damage?
Oh.
Visually, no, but I don't think he has telemetry on, so you can't see if he has any wing damage.
Meanwhile, Sai Tarun has had a great start. He started on P7, he's on P5 right now. So
yeah, dream of a start for him, and he's already on the back of ABD trying to close in on him, and he has to be sure, he has to be very careful to not make any mistakes. He's in a very good position right now to bring home some good points. As you can see now, Sager diving down the inside of Strandy in the final corner. Strandy still managing to carry more speed in the corner and stay ahead of him. And Sager trying to dump ERS to overtake Strandy in the first corner. He goes round on the outside. He does overtake him on the straight before even he reaching the corner. Slight contact between them, which sends Sager's unsettles him slightly. Existence went off wide there. I wonder what happened to him there. I think a lot of battle going on behind, as there's a gaggle of cars here trying to negotiate the track while avoiding other cars. Take us through what's going on here, Mamu.
They're just sticking to each other, waiting for that DRS. Oh, was there a contact or was that a visual glitch? Looked like a visual glitch. Hopefully there's no contact. But yep, there's a huge DRS train about to form over here. Drivers are sticking close to each other, trying. Are those two horses? Okay, Heisenberg trying to make a move but decides not to, pulls out at the end. He might be waiting for the DRS to be activated, and those are the only 2 drivers with the hard tires on. So yeah, they'll like to overtake right now on those hards.
Yeah, it is very tough for drivers to overtake on the hards, as they are much worse in terms of grip compared to the mediums, and it is a challenge, but they do last a lot longer. So maybe near the end of the medium stint, they will be faster than them, and that's a chance for them to overtake. As you can see, Existence trying to defend from Sager. Both of them really stuck close together. Sager has gotten a good run, but won't dive down the inside. I think he's trying to set up the overtake for the upcoming straight here into the first corner. Let's see what he's able to do here.
So
Existence pits. He has lost wing. Yeah,
he's got wing damage. Yes.
Yeah, he's got. I think exit
so
of first corner when it's
white.
white. Yeah, I think.
Oh yeah, the first corner. Yeah, he might have put into the wall over there.
Yep.
As Heisenberg makes a move on Strandy and makes it stick through turn 1.
Yeah, this turn 1 is a pretty tough corner to overtake, as it's such a slow speed corner. But he does make the move stick.
Yep, it's a heavy braking point and then a slow corner. And Faizan is closing in on FIFA Kanak over there.
Yeah, FIFA gonna close his door promptly to prevent Faizan from making the move. As you can see now, they're heading down the sequence of flat out corners. Faizan will try to stick with him, use the slipstream to his advantage to get closer to him as much as he can. As he'll be approaching the next DRS zone here, 4 tenths of gap. FIFA Connect somehow gained a bit more time on Faizan during the sequence of flat out corners, but Faizan will be able to close the gap using DRS, and then maybe make a move here using the very long final DRS straight. He's also turned on his ERS to close the gap. He's catching FIFA Connect at the rate of knots right now. And I think he'll probably try to set up a move for the main straight, the pitch straight.
Yep,
No, he
he'll
tries
be
to go for the
waiting
move, a bit of contact between both of them. Oh, he does take him out.
Is it a DNF or is it just a wing damage?
I think it's a wing damage, but
Oh, it's just a wing damage.
I don't think he hit the wall. He didn't hit the wall, I think.
He did. But
I guess no damage from it. Yeah, he doesn't have wing damage. Nothing seen in the telemetry and nothing seen visually, but I couldn't really
but
see
he's
properly.
lost a lot of position, so that's not good for him. He is having a good race now. Faizan's leading, and Dark Knight is out of the DRS zone, so he will have to catch up if he wants to take that lead.
Was that
And
contact
as we
between
go
Faizan
onwards,
and
Sai Tarun
was that contact between Faizan and
looked like there was contact, but can't be sure.
yeah.
And as we see Sai Tarun trying to catch up to ABD, he's in the DRS zone. He will get the DRS for the next straight.
Yeah, Iberi slightly fell behind his teammate. Dark Knight gained a second, all of a sudden. I think Faizan made a mistake. He's only 2 tenths behind now. Can he please go on board Dark Knight?
There has to be a mistake. He caught up by 9 tenths to Faizan, and he's in a pretty good spot to overtake him with the DRS, or just
Yeah. He has one DRS straight here and another DRS straight to close the gap to Faizan, and he will most definitely be able to make a move on the pitch straight. Let's see as he tries to get close to Faizan. I think it might just be a timing glitch because this is definitely not 2 tenths of gap.
It doesn't look like 2 tenths. Yes, has to.
Yeah, it is. He has definitely closed the gap, but it's more than 2 tenths.
Yeah, it's definitely more than 2 tenths.
Yeah, I think the timing is glitched for the
Yeah,
top.
it's not changing at all. It's stuck at 2 tenths.
Yeah. Sai Tarun now trying to make a move on ABD. He has DRS while ABD doesn't. It goes around the outside. Is he able to finish the move? He does stick it around the outside. What a move by Sai Tarun. Does not even give ABD a chance to defend. Absolutely brilliant move by him.
By Sai Tarun over there. Lovely sent around the outside. ABD couldn't do anything to defend over there.
Yep,
That's
the
just
trust
straight line
Sai
with
Tarun
that.
had in
Yep.
ABD, and ABD being the respectful person he is, to not to be a very fair racer as ABD goes wide there. Wait, is
Oh,
ABD
no,
a
that
Dark
was a
Knight?
visual glitch.
Or just lag? Okay.
That was a visual glitch, yeah. It looked like ABD went wide over there, but no, he didn't.
Dark Knight only 100th behind. No, it's not even 100th. Sorry, he's within
Okay, the
his
timing glitch
DRS.
is fixed.
Yeah,
The
but
timing glitch is fixed.
Dark Knight jumping in and out of Faizan's DRS range. Hopefully, he will be able to.
There's
put
a
a-
yellow flag at the back of the grid.
I think maybe
Abhi
something to do with Abhi.
Abhi has retired.
Oh, in the pits. It's a pitch straight.
Oh, yes, it is in the pits. Okay.
Yep. Dark Knight trying his best to close the gap on Faizan, but is finding it a bit difficult as Faizan he is holding out his own right now. And so far, I think. Hey, go on.
No.
I have nothing to say.
Sai Tarun and ABD having a tough fight over here. ABD might go on for the move over here.
Oh, Sai Tarun
Sai
being
Tarun
very
defends well.
aggressive with his defense, but even then ABD
Oh
goes
no,
through.
ABD makes it stick.
Yeah, and he does get the DRS as well. That is the salt in the wound. Sai Tarun loses the position and he loses the DRS as well, so he cannot fight back. This is very similar to the Leclerc and Hamilton Verstappen battle that we saw in 2022.
Yep, it is. But now ABD has to make sure he pulls away from the DRS of Sai Tarun, which I think Sai Tarun won't let happen. He will make it pretty difficult for that.
Both are very similar. Both have very similar pace, and I think both will stick around here for a while. I think there's a
And
position
you know what?
change.
These two cars.
I think I saw position change. I didn't know what happened. I think FIFA gonna just overtook Caesar.
Yep. And you know what? This wobbling makes. Oh, what?
Oh, ABD.
Does he go straight through? Wait. Is it a visual glitch again?
Okay, it's a visual glitch.
What
I-
happened over there? He went straight into
I
the
thought
wall.
I thought his HDMI cable disconnected again.
Okay, yes, it was a visual glitch. Fortunately, it was a
Yeah,
visual glitch.
fortunately, he does not want a repeat of Spain. He wants to forget Spain and not let that happen again. And so far, he's
Yep.
not letting that happen as he is fighting out his own ahead of
Hey.
Sai Tarun. Sai Tarun makes a mistake, loses 3 tenths on
Another
that
car
corner.
goes on straight.
Yep. Sai Tarun now out of his DRS. Sai Tarun making quite a lot of mistakes, struggling to stick along with ABD, but he is now back in his DRS. So is Sifakanak in the DRS of
You know what?
Sai Tarun.
This squabbling has helped FIFA Kana catch up to them, and now he's in the DRS range. He will get DRS on this train. So yeah,
Yes, but I think DRS time at form from B3 all the way down to P6 is all of them have DRS, and it will be tough for FIFA Connect to overtake if ABD is giving Sai Tarun DRS.
yep, there is a DRS train. Meanwhile, Faizan is pulled 2 seconds away from Dark Knight, so
Yeah, I think
he's
that
having a
way
lonely race in the front.
it's tough to catch up to people as there is dirty air in this game. It is minimal, but there it is there, and it can be follow. It can be tough to follow cars, especially in a very downforce dependent track.
Yep, the fast corners and dirty air are not a good combination for these cars. They will struggle.
Yep, as you can see, Shrey is struggling slightly, going off wide as he's trying to make a move on Shrey. Only 5 tenths between them. As you can see now, they're around. Do you think the banked hairpin? I'm gonna call it that, the banked hairpin.
Okay, whatever.
you- that hairpin is it's a very nice part of the track as you can carry so much speed through it, and it's really fun to take it. But the thing is, it's a very
Yep,
tricky
and
corner.
you can carry different lines as well.
Yep. It's a very tricky corner as well, as you can lose traction quite easily mid corner. And yeah, it is quite deceiving in the way that people think it's a very simple corner when it's actually very, very technical.
Yep, it is technical. You can carry different lines. I mean, you can adjust according to what the driver in front of you is doing. So yeah. it
As
is
you can see, Sai
a
Tarun
very-
right on the back of ABD, and FIFA Kanak right on the back of Sai Tarun. Sai Tarun under pressure here from FIFA Kanak, while ABD is under pressure from Sai Tarun. ABD somehow, without even DRS, is holding out against Sai Tarun. I think he dumped all the DRS he had to stay ahead. How did he stay ahead? I'm so surprised.
Yep, and I think Dark Knight made a mistake because ABD is back in his DRS range right now.
But I
So
think-
yeah, good for the Red Bulls, but yeah, Dark Knight lost a lot of time to Faizan as well.
Yeah, ABD is very close to Dark Knight. I mean, maybe try to ask Dark Knight to let him through since he does seem to be very. He does seem to have a lot of momentum in him right now, and Dark Knight might just be an obstacle in his way.
Yep.
Oh, yep.
There is a
ABD
swap for
does-
positions, but is it team orders? I don't think it is team orders because
It doesn't matter. I think it was a very good corner to swap position, as you know, like Mamu said, they can carry different lines in there, and that will really help when you're trying to swap
yep,
positions.
no one
without
lost a lot
wasting-
of time. They're
Yep.
still sticking.
very close together.
Still sticking around each other. While Sai Tarun has fallen out of the DRS zone, so yep, he'll be under pressure now.
But ABD has caught up to Faizan by a lot. Only 1.3 seconds. Whoa, I think Faizan made a mistake.
Is
The
it?
gap went up from 3 seconds to 1 second now.
Yep, definitely has to be a mistake. Because
Okay, wait,
ABD is in the DRS
6
range now.
tenths. Can you go
Yeah.
on board? After this, can you go on board Faizan? I want to see what's going on. Oh, they are
Does he
fighting.
have
ABD does have DRS. As he's trying to overtake him into the first corner, Faizan
wait, he's
trying to block
ghosted.
him. And he does make the move with ease.
That's an easy
Okay.
move. So Dark Knight. Okay, Sai Tarun has lost
Ah.
a position to FIFA Kanak over there.
Yeah, FIFA
Yes,
Kanak makes a
FIFA
beautiful
Kanak.
move around the outside of turn 2, but I don't think Faizan is. Actually, this is not over yet. Sai Tarun fighting back. Does he make a move around the outside of turn 3? Does he stick it? Oh, he does stick it without even going wide. What a move by Sai Tarun trying to defend his position with FIFA Kanak and doing a very good job at it. But yeah, I don't think Faizan is disconnected because Faizan moved to the right slightly to defend against ABD, and ABD, the Wiser, saw it happening and he predicted it and went to the right more. I think, it doesn't really make that kind of defensive move, does it?
Yep, I think there is a bit of desync in the lobby going on right now because Faizan's car was ghosted when ABD tried to overtake.
Yeah, actually, he has lost a lot of time. 2.3 seconds. He's losing so much time.
Yep.
What is going on? Dark Knight is also
The
about to overtake
rest-
him. About a 10th in it right now. Is AI driving his car right now or something? He doesn't seem to have lost his wing or anything. Dark Knight is making an easy move round the outside in this section of the track, which is completely flat out. But I think Faizan carrying the inside line has. Oh my god, that was very close.
Ooh.
Faizan closed the door there really roughly, and Dark Knight almost saw the end of his race right there. Dark Knight will have DRS and more ERS and Faizan. It should be very easy move for Dark Knight, as you can see Sai Tarun trying to defend from FIFA Canuck. Wait, Dark Knight
There's
has not
contact.
finished the
There
move.
is contact.
Okay, I am
So
surprised.
Faizan has defended well over there, I think, because Dark Knight had DRS, but he still couldn't make the move. So yeah, he would like to have another shot at it at on this lap. Let's see. And there's an interesting fight going on for P4 as well. You know, as Sai Tarun is managing to defend against two drivers having DRS behind him. So
Yeah,
he's doing a
and
great job out there.
Sai Tarun is just looking and defending his own position. FIFA Canuck is his heart is absolutely wrenching as the lead car is slipping away further and further away from him. Right now, what is that? 10 seconds to ABD? Yes, it is. 10 seconds to
It's
ABD.
5. It's 5. It's 5. It's 5 seconds.
No.
From
10. Yeah,
from
total.
Sai Tarun? Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
from
from Sai Tarun, yes. My bad. Yes. It's
yeah,
close to 11 seconds, yes. So Sai Tarun defending is making him lose time to Dark Knight as well.
and that is causing FIFA Connect and CG to lose time to the lead pack
Yep.
as well. Dark Knight still
And
unable to overtake Faizan after the DRS, after two DRS stages there. I wonder why Dark Knight
you
is
know what?
struggling.
This squabbling has helped ABD pull away 6.5 seconds to the lead. He's almost 7 seconds away now.
Are you
So
watching AI by any chance?
I hope not. I hope this is the hope this is the race.
Because no one is making really any moves.
Okay,
Even
Dark Knight is trying to make a move over there. He
he
makes it
makes the
stick.
move. Yep. He makes his stick. Yep.
Now let's see. It's definitely not AI. Because everybody is pulling away. He's gaining half a tenth. He's gaining half a second every sector. I don't know what's going on over here, but yeah, either he's too fast on this track or there might be some issues.
Yep, I think Sage trying to make a move on. Sai Tarun is very close to him as he rounds this banked hairpin. It will be flat out for a few corners from here, and there will be DRS down the straight later on. And yeah, so far Sai Tarun is doing a very good job of maintaining his position of P4.
He's defending well. Let's see if he can defend for another lap. Will he be able to manage to defend against two people with DRS on his back? On to the fast third DRS sector we go, and Sager has a lot of ERS as well, so he'll probably try to dump it and make the move stick over here. But
Sai Tarun defending
Sai
really
Tarun
well, doing all the right things to make their life a lot harder than it should be. And I can see FIFA Connect flashing as well. That means it's low on ERS.
FIFA Kanak might be using all of his DRS to stick with this pack, but yeah.
Has Sejal finished the move here, or will Sai Tarun stick around the outside? Sai Tarun has stuck around the outside, but I think Sejal has gotten the lead. Will he try to
Sager has the move done. Yes, he has the move done.
That was very good defending from Sai Tarun while having two cars with DRS right behind him.
Oh, okay. The stream has been desynced. Faizan is actually leading the race. We are watching something else.
Yeah, I kind of, yeah. I think Supreme can leave and rejoin the lobby.
There's a new link in.
So switch to
Sorry for
will
the
be right.
technical delay.
Yeah,
We'll
switch
be
to
right
will
back.
be right back. Switch scene to will be right back. And mute us. So we'll be right back, guys. Have we muted Supreme Kai? Yep.
Okay. Okay, and we are back. We are back with the real race going on right now. As you can see, Faizan is still leading. ABD is down to P9 right now. I don't know what happened over there. Might have had an early pit stop to, undercut others, but yep, he's 10 seconds off existence right now. So yeah, definitely has to be a pit stop.
Yep. Thankfully, we're back with the right lobby where Faizan is still leading the race, and Dark Knight still very, very close to him. And Sai Tarun is in the contention for podium right now, but he is right under pressure from Steve Connect. But Sai Tarun has pitted, so
Yep, the
he'll
ideal
be
time for the mediums. Yes.
yep he'll be trying to undercut and gain some time on the FIFA Connect. But FIFA Connect now in the lead of the race, but he will also have to pit as well.
He's decided to overcut them. Let's
Yep.
see if it works out or it backfires on him.
Yep. It will be tough to overcut as his mediums will be very, very worn right now, and he will definitely be losing time. But let's see what he can do with it.
Yep, he doesn't even have DRS right now, so yeah, it doesn't make sense to stay out. Should I box?
But I think he'll try to maybe find himself in clean air, because maybe like being in dirty air won't help anyways. Maybe that could be his reasoning.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I think
There was some moments on my internet.
he was in a lot of dirty air, so maybe he might try to overcut and try to fight back later on.
Maybe maybe because he has the pace. If he manages to pull it off, it would be great. But let's
It
see
will
what
be
he
tough.
does. Does he box this lap or does he stay out for another lap?
It'll be tough to pull out the strategy. As you can see, Heisenberg studying on hards. When do you think he'll be pitting?
I think he should be going in on lap 16. That would be ideal for him. Because
okay.
yeah, you can carry your mediums for 11 laps without losing major performance. So now is the time for him to push and overcut all the others.
I think that Strandy making a move on Dark Knight quite easily, as Strandy is on one tires as well, but I'm guessing that Dark Knight's tires are cold, but Dark Knight does not lose a position at all. He does get his position back and is now in P4.
Yep, Dark Knight using that DRS, but yeah, he's on P4, but there are two drivers yet to pit, so...
Yep. I just realized, I think he lost a lot of time on his outlap, because he was a second behind Faizan, but now it's 2.5 seconds behind Faizan.
Yep, those cold tires affecting the outlap as always. So
yeah, I think Strandy being in the way is also definitely not helpful for him.
Yep, the squabbling is making him lose more time to Faizan. Now he's almost 3 seconds down now. So Faizan's having a pretty comfortable race. Unless he makes a mistake, he should have that win over there.
Yep. Still 10 more laps to go. Anything can happen right now, as this is again a very, very tricky track, and the smallest mistake can have the biggest consequences. As you can see, XSM losing a position to Steel Sneeze.
And FIFA Connect still decides to stay out.
Yeah, do you think he's trying to push all the way, maybe do 3 more laps and try to go on to the softs?
It is possible, but without a safety car...
He pitted.
Okay, yes.
Question is, what tire will he go for? There's only 10 laps left. Do you think he'll try to do it on softs?
10 laps on softs is quite a stretch. I don't think that might be possible, but yeah, he's going
hards, yeah. But honestly speaking, like his race was pretty mundane so far, and he does not seem to be in the contention of win right now. So maybe the soft gamble was something he could have done. What do you think?
I mean, gambling on softs would have been a good idea if there were 8 or
Oh.
9 laps remaining.
He overcut Dark Knight.
Okay.
Oh, Dark Knight's outlap, horrendous outlap, has not helped him at all, because the time he lost to Faizan is the exact time gap between FIFA Kanak and Dark Knight. But he's losing even more time to FIFA Kanak. He's 3 seconds behind FIFA Kanak and 5 seconds behind Dark Knight. What's going on?
Does he have wing damage?
Sorry, 5 seconds behind Faizan. What's going on with Dark Knight?
Does Dark Knight have wing damage? No, he doesn't.
He's just not able to string a lap together properly.
Those hard tires are pretty tough to drive on around this track. So, yeah, FIFA Kanak overcutting Dark Knight. He's on for a podium right now. Let's see what Heisenberg does. And Heisenberg has managed to pull away from Faizan a bit.
Also, Sai Tarun was on the podium. Actually, he'll still be on the podium. Sorry, if Heisenberg and Strandipet, he won't be in podium. Sorry, he'll be in P4. So FIFA gonna overcut 2 cars, Dark Knight and Sai Tarun. So his overcut strategy actually worked out.
It did. What a brilliant strategy from him.
Yeah, I think by overcutting he avoided the traffic that he will face on his outlap, which somehow played very well into his race.
Yeah, so he was behind 2 cars, that made him slow, but then as soon as those cars pit, he got the free air, he got the clean air, he pushed and he managed to overcut them. So good strategy from FIFA gonna go there.
Now he has his sign set on Faizan and is only 2.5 seconds behind him, and this win is definitely still on for him.
Could be. Never. I mean, you can't rule out any possibilities. It is a very tough track to drive on, and yep, if you lose focus for even a second, you might lose the entire race. And we can see Strandy making a move on Dark Knight over there. Dark Knight defends it well, but Sai Tarun looking for an opportunity to overtake, and he makes the move stick. So through goes Sai Tarun over there.
Yep. Strandy is on 1 tires, not much he can fight with them, as he will be putting soon. I think he's trying to hang it out and go for the softs.
Yep. Hard soft is a pretty good strategy over here. Let's see if it works out for them. Because they are in the window of pitting for softs now. Softs will go till the end from this point.
I think he will. That will give him the chance to take fastest lap as well, which will definitely help him in his championship points.
And Existence making a move on Strandy. Maybe it's time for Strandy to pit right now because
his
he's losing.
Yep, they're absolutely dead, especially the right rear. He doesn't seem to be pitting as he's on the left side of the track. Yep, he's pitting.
Yep. Let's see what he goes on for. Does he go for mediums? Does he go for softs? Softs would be ideal right now. And he's on softs. Yep, he is on softs.
He's still the top 10, so if he gets the fastest lap, he will get the one World Championship point.
Oh, the point's still 15, right?
As in for fastest lap point.
Oh, that's only till top fastest lap. Yes, he can. All this cobbling with Trendy has lost Dark Knight so much time. He's 3 seconds behind FIFA right now. And onboard Existence is gaining on Sai Tarun. He has the DRS.
I think I know what Heisenberg is trying to do. I think he's just trying to hang it out for a safety car, because if the safety car comes, it is the guaranteed podium for Heisenberg.
Yep, a safety car out, and Heisenberg will have a free pit stop. He's got the window behind him.
No, I think 8 seconds is a bit too less. I think he'll lose the position to Faizan, but he won't lose the position.
But yeah, he'll have a free podium for sure. Oh, he's in the pits right now. Going for softs, definitely going for softs at this point. Let's see where he comes out.
Yeah. I think he'll come out ahead of Existence.
I think just behind him.
Oh, yeah. They're behind him, yeah.
Yeah. Comes out behind him, but he's on the faster tire while Existence still has to pit. So Existence also going for that hard stop strategy, I think. Meanwhile, Faizan pulling away even more. FIFA Connect 3.5 seconds behind him. As Sai Tarun picks up a 3-second penalty, that wouldn't be ideal for his race. With Existence and Heisenberg right around the rear of his car. Let's see what goes on over here. Existence should be coming in this lap with Heisenberg on fresh soft behind. He might be in a fight for the podium position as well if he manages to catch on to Dark Knight.
Yep. Oh, yeah. He's only half a second behind Sai Tarun, but Sai Tarun already has penalty. And it will be tough to catch up to Dark Knight, but Dark Knight has been struggling slightly. Although he has caught up to FIFA Connect by a lot.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, he's gained a few tenths on FIFA Connect, but Heisenberg on fresh softs would have the pace to catch up to Dark Knight. So
Yep.
let's see what goes on. He's got DRS over here. Existence still has to pit. Oh, he doesn't pit this lap either. So
Oh, I didn't notice the Existence was on 70 lap hold hearts. Yeah. Why is he not
Yep.
pitting?
oh wait,
He's-
did he pit on lap 3? Yep. He's trying to take it till the end, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. He is hanging on for his life, trying to defend against Heisenberg. Oh, that was very close to an incident.
Brilliant move by Heisenberg
Yep.
over there.
Not much Existence can do, as Heisenberg just has a lot more grip than Existence. So Existence, I think right now the best he can hope for is a P5. That is if he manages to stay within Sai Tarun's time penalty.
Yep.
Is it a 5 second or 3 second from
It's
Sai
a
Tarun?
3 second. It's a 3 second track limit.
Track limit? Okay. It'll be tough because Existence ties are very old, but it is doable.
It is doable, yes, because he's not under pressure from anyone behind. So
Yep.
yeah, it is very much doable.
And he's also now busy fighting Heisenberg as well. So he will lose a bit of time, which will allow Existence to catch up to them.
Yeah, but will his tires let him go to
Hang
the
on.
end? There are still 5 laps remaining.
Yeah, 5 laps to go, and this track is all very fast corners. And if you don't have the grip, you lose a lot of your time. It's very grip dependent.
And you'll need all the grip possible because yeah, the fast corners. If you don't have grip, if the tires give up on you, you're straight into a wall. There's no recovering.
Yep.
There's no recovering from that.
Heisenberg on absolute fire right now. He is 1.5 seconds behind Dark Knight, and about what? 7.5 seconds behind the lead. 8 seconds. It is a tough ask, but it is possible. It is a very slight chance that he could go on and win the whole thing. Because I think the time delta he has on the new softs is insane.
Yep, it is. But yeah, it is a very tough ask. But yeah, you never know. Drivers might make mistakes. So
Yep. As like
one mistake from the front and he can pounce on it.
As you can see, he's already almost within Dark Knight's DRS range. He could probably be done with Dark Knight by the end of lap 21 and start to catch up to FIFA Canuck.
Yep.
This is an absolute.
And Existence is within the 3 second time of Sai Tarun. So yeah,
Yep.
he seems to be on for that P5 over there.
Yep. Good. I think that's a pretty good result after what happened to him in the sprint race.
Yeah,
That incident was a very nasty incident.
that was nasty indeed.
Yep. Heisenberg 5 times behind Dark Knight. Will he try to send it
And-
down the inside? No. He'll have to wait for a while now, because from here onwards is a very long way before he can make an overtake.
Yeah, but at the end of the stint, his tires will be around 50% worn
Oh,
out. So
50%
yeah,
only 6 laps? Really? Where is
on
that?
8 laps, on 8 laps.
Ah, wait. I think Heisenberg pitted quite late. Or was, oh no, wait, was that? Oh, yeah, correct, correct. Heisenberg pitted quite
Yeah,
early. Correct, correct.
yeah, he boxed in quite early. See, he has 3 lap old tires now,
It's
and
the
there are
fourth
3 laps. Oh,
lap and there'll be
six
two more
laps.
laps.
Yeah, 6, 7 laps. He'll
Yeah.
be around those 45% tire wear.
Yep.
So let's see what Dark Knight does. Does he defend it against him? Does he
I
just
mean,
let him go and capitalize at the end?
he has to
Anything is
defend.
possible.
But the thing is, like, I think it's a move that is going to happen. And if even if he defends all the way, this very tough to defend all the way till then. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, if he goes for defending, he's basically sticking to P3 then. He can't fight for P2.
Yep, yep. That is
And
also true.
that he would like to make that one extra position on FIFA Kanak over there.
Yep. This is
Because
a very
Faizan has
easy
pulled. I mean,
move for
Heisenberg
Heisenberg.
has sent it. Yep.
Yeah,
And
he just has a lot more grip, no chance, and it's only a second and a half, or sorry, 1.9 seconds behind FIFA Kanak, and he has his sights set on FIFA Kanak as Dark Knight tries to come back with DRS. Is he ahead? Oh no, that's his lag.
yes, describes the game properly. Yes.
So yeah, I think the timing mode is slightly glitched as I think he should be closer than 1.9 seconds. Oh no, it's not. ABD getting overtaken by Sager, and Sager does make the move around the outside. And wow, what a move by Sager! ABD didn't stand a chance there.
Let's see when ABD fights back for that position again. Does he stick around both the DRS zones and make the move on turn 1, or does he go for the move as early as possible?
Yeah, it will be tough. I think 8 he's a bit far behind right now. His main focus is now to stay within DRS. He has older time, but it's only by 1 lap. It shouldn't be that much of a difference, but the Aegis seems to be much faster than ABD right now. Does ABD have any damage by any chance?
No, I don't think he has any damage, but yeah, tough on that hearts. I think.
Heisenberg trying to catch up to FIFA Kanak 1.2 seconds. I think he should have, I think, 2 more laps.
Another
2.5
3-second
laps.
time penalty.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
For
He won't really
Sai
lose. Then he
Tarun.
won't lose another position. He won't lose another position.
He
Unless he
won't,
makes a
but
mistake.
it makes it easier for Existence to
Yep.
stick behind Sai Tarun
Yep.
now.
I would say existence space on those old hards is really, really good. He's within DRS of Sai Tarun. Wow.
Yep,
I am
that-
surprised.
He is pretty quick on those tires.
Yeah, they are so one. Yellow flags 83. I
This
wonder what that
yellow
is.
That is
That is the
BK19,
Alfa Romeo of BK19.
Yeah.
Heisenberg not gaining any time on FIFA Connect in the past 2 sectors.
He has.
Oh, never
he
mind.
has.
Timing
He's
glitch, timing glitch, timing glitch.
He is 3 tenths away.
3
So
tenths.
yeah, he's tying that P2 right now.
Yep. Yeah, I
And-
think will he try to sell it here? No, he knows that that is a very risky move that can end his race completely. He can be patient. He still has 2 more laps in hand to get this move done with.
And you know what? If they keep on squabbling, Dark Knight would fancy a P3 over there.
Yeah, Dark Knight is actually very, very close right now. The longer they squabble, the closer Dark Knight can come, and the higher the chance he has to make the move on FIFA Connect to get the final podium position.
Yep. Let's see if Heisenberg makes it stick over here. No, he might just wait for the second.
Yeah,
For the third DRS straight, I mean.
that corner is really, really hard to overtake there because it's the DRS. It's pretty long, but the problem is there's no heavy braking
There's
For-
no heavy braking. Yeah.
for the Rush to make a move. Heisenberg being very patient, focuses on getting very good exit here, and he does get a very good exit, lining up a move for turn 1. I don't think he even needs to go to turn 1. He's already on the back of FIFA He's using his ERS and DRS, and I think he's already had the move done. FIFA going behind him.
He has
and
made
yep.
it stick.
Now, with just pure grip in his tires, he will be able to pull away from FIFA in these very, very downforce heavy, grip heavy corners.
Yep. And Dark Knight is falling behind. He is losing a lot of time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
it is
P3
very tough fast to
seems
catch up
difficult. Yeah.
on one tires.
P3 seems difficult, but yeah, P4 not bad. And Heisenberg Heisenberg coming out of nowhere, getting to P2. That has been an amazing drive. What a brilliant strategy, going for hard to soft.
Yeah, because this game has been very stale in terms of
Tire strategies, yeah.
It's always medium, hard, medium, and suddenly Heisenberg pulled something out of his hat that really surprised all of us and probably everyone on the grid by showing that he can gain a lot of positions and time when he uses a very unique strategy.
Yep, and
Duck is on the back of FIFA Connect right now. 3 10s between them. This is a very possible move for Duck Knight.
Did he make a mistake? He definitely made a mistake. I think.
Duck Knight tried to dive down the inside. He does go around the outside. Does he focus on getting a cutback here? FIFA Connect sending him wide. Will Duck Knight get
DRS? He still has DRS.
He'll get DRS, but I don't think there's enough time. Oh, there is going to be a photo finish between them. Oh,
only a tenth separating them.
That was very, very good defense from FIFA Connect. The way he defended the inside and still stuck to the inside so that Dark Knight will not be able to cut back, do a switchback on FIFA Connect and get a better exit. FIFA Connect, being a very experienced racer, knows how to defend in those kind of situations.
Yep, and Faizan winning this race, having a very comfortable drive at the front. So, yep, brilliant drive from him.
I wonder if that incident we saw between Faizan and ABD, did it actually happen, or was that another AI thingy? Or like an alternate reality?
At this point, yeah, you can't really tell what happens in this game.
Yeah.
Hopefully the next game is better. And Sai Tarun losing that position to existence as expected over there. It's Ray not having a great race. He's having a very lonely race at the back though. So, yep. Still he gets points, so not bad.
Yep, I think soon we'll be bringing the drivers in for the interviews. That will be Faizan, Heisenberg, and FIFA Connect.
Yep. All of them having a brilliant drive. Faizan with that DNF at the end. Faizan with the DNF in the OSQ, and then coming from the back of the grid to win the sprint and the race. Heisenberg with the tire strategy. And FIFA Connect with the overcutting. All of them had different strategies at rounds of the podium.
Yep, as we are getting the drivers in for the interview, just bear with us for a while.
Yep.
I think we can start with.
Wait for a minute.
Alright, cool. Yep.
But wait for a minute. Meanwhile, we've got 2 super chats from Abdul on the stream. Up for the coordination team, GG's. Thank you, ABD. Ashray, are you here?
Yep.
We can continue with the podium interviews. Let's go.
Spring Kai, please mute. Anyways, we can start with P3. So that would be FIFA Canuck. So
FIFA
FIFA
Canuck.
Canuck, you had a. The thing is, you're a bit confused. You had a good start to the race, then I'm guessing you had an incident that made you fall back. Then after that, you had through a very interesting strategy, you managed to claw back a podium position. Please take us through your race.
Yeah, the start was fine. I think I pulled out more than a second, but made a mistake somewhere in the, I think, first sector. It tapped the wall lightly with the wheel, luckily. So no wing
Ah,
damage, but lost a lot of time. And
okay,
then Faizan caught me in the last corner and just tapped me in the back. I spun out.
okay,
I lost like 4 or 5 positions.
okay.
Yeah, I think I was behind ABD and Sai at that point.
Mm.
Yeah, just I had a lot of pace on the mediums, and I like was significantly faster than them. So I just decided to go for the overcut. Went like 4 5 laps later and
So
come out in P2. Yeah,
I'm guessing you didn't want to be in traffic and dirty area. You
yeah,
wanted to
yeah.
make most of the clean air.
Yeah, ABD and Sai were actually fighting very hard, and I was significantly faster than them. So I just decided to go super long, come out
Ah.
ahead, and surprisingly, actually, I overtook even Dark Knight, who was like 4 5 seconds ahead of me.
Mm. Mamu, you have
Yeah,
anything
and
to add on?
Yep. So yeah, you basically had the pace, but yeah, you were stuck behind a few cars. So yeah, the
yeah,
overcut strategy worked quite well for you over there.
yeah, yeah. The only problem was the hearts was terrible, absolutely terrible. But there was no grip there, and
Yeah.
I didn't even have the proper pressures for it. So just had it was below 90 degrees the temperatures, and like there was absolutely no grip. The car was sliding everywhere.
Yeah, but you still managed to hold on to that P3.
Yeah,
Brilliant drive from you. Congratulations for that.
thank you.
Yep. Now we can move on to P2, which is Heisenberg. Heisenberg, nobody expected you to take a podium. Honestly speaking, you were P1, but that is because you didn't pit. But suddenly, you pulled an insane overcut strategy to go onto the softs and just breeze past a few people to take P2. Please take us through your strategy.
Yeah, coming into the race, I knew I didn't have like the top three pace, so I knew I'd have to go, pull out something out of the bag, maybe some good strategy or something. So, yeah, sprint race, I was unlucky. Last lap, I got tapped by existence and I DNF'd, so I had to start at the back. So. Yeah, I just went with the hards, expecting like I just wanted to overcut everyone, and then let's see in the end if I had more tires left, I would go on for the softs or mediums anyway. Yeah, and then the last stint, yeah, it was crazy. I was catching everyone like a second a lap. In the end, I didn't expect to overtake FIFA Kanak, but yeah.
Mm.
I just caught up to him, and with 2 laps left, I think I had DRS on him on the back straight. So yeah.
Mm. Mamu, you have anything to add on?
Nope, just saying, just what a brilliant strategy by you, staying out in the hards. You knew you had the pace. You stuck to the hards. You went onto the softs. Lovely drive from you. Congrats.
Yeah. I could have even gone on, started on mediums and then gone to the softs like a great man did in yesterday's tier 3 race.
Oh, who was that? I don't know.
Anyways, I think Mamu,
Lovely drive from you, Haji.
take us through the
Yeah,
interview
thank you.
for P1.
Yep. So hello, Faizan. Congrats on the win over there, firstly.
Yep, thanks.
Yeah. What happened? Did you invalidate on your OSQ lap?
Yeah, there was I don't know what happened in the OSQ. Like I had zero grip, and the car was sliding everywhere, and yeah, I had to. Uh, I disqualified myself there.
Okay, and the sprint, you had an insane sprint. You came from last, you went on to win the race, and then even in the main race. So take us through your strategies over there.
I think the sprint was very crazy out there. Too many incidents, and there were two incidents which happened right in front of me. Just lucky to not get involved or get taken out in that. So finished P2 there. I'm a bit happy. Race, I think didn't have a good start. Held on to P2. But the tap with FIFA, I think, was just unfortunate. It was one of those slightest taps which you just get away with. Unfortunately, this time he spun. I think after that, it was just keeping the car in front, just driving without making any mistakes. because the pace was there. But I think there was a lot of desync in the lobby, so no one knew who was leading, and there were a lot of discussions going on in the VC. But yeah, after that it was just a boring race, nothing much.
Yep. And you had the pace to hold on to that P1. So yeah, congratulations to you. Ashray, do you have any questions?
Yeah, looks like you were on the back foot after the OSU, but you made a very good comeback through the sprint race and the main race to somehow pull a win into this. So congrats on that.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, even I was a bit surprised to that.
Okay, guys, so we are coming to the end of our tier 2 race. So tonight at 8 p.m. there will be the tier 1 race at Saudi as well, where you can watch the fastest guys from India go out on track and race each other, and you can expect some good racing from there. So see you then. This is me, Astray, signing off, and here's Bamu as well.
Yep. Bye bye.
Very good. Beautiful.
Are we offline?